Fans, welcome back to Red Auerbach Arena. We are joined by Coach Scott Foulis, filling in today for Coach Carol Simon. Coach, tough one today. Your team turned the ball over 19 times. What happened offensively today?
You know, we just weren't able to establish the rhythm that we wanted. We played this game in a lot of little sections, and there were some good sections where we could put some things together, but overall just didn't get the kind of sync that we wanted in terms of the game plan we had, establishing our posts early, getting post touches, playing inside out. Shot selection at times wasn't great, so it just played into the hands of a team that we knew wanted to keep the pace up and run the floor, so that's where that broke down.
Coach, you mentioned the pace. Abby Lawrence and Melissa Heath combined for 55 points today. It seemed like you didn't have an answer for them. Talk about their play and Coach Reimer drawing up a good game plan.
You know, they did what we thought they were going to do. We didn't execute the way we wanted to. You know, coming off the last weekend on the road where our transition defense was one of our strengths, it was challenged tonight and just, too many times where it broke down. And we ended up, it was a game where you felt like you were working uphill the entire time because felt for a lot of the time you had to grind in the half court, try to manufacture points, and we'd get it close or we'd get it even, and then they'd go on a run where all keyed by transition opportunities. So, defensively, we didn't play well anywhere today at any part. In the half court in transition, obviously the final score indicating we don't want to be giving up 80 points. That second half really hurt us.
And Coach, this past week we lost one of the great ones, Kobe Bryant. Talk about what he means to you as a coach and a former player and what he means to the world, especially the basketball community as a whole.
He was always just a very inspirational figure, and he was someone that, in terms of work ethic, in terms of approach to the game and dedicating yourself fully to something, a lot of our kids admired him. Obviously, anyone who's picked up a basketball had a lot of admiration for him. Absolutely tragic circumstances, and it's a big loss to the basketball community worldwide. Certainly just feel beyond awful for his family and what they're going through. So definitely put a gray cloud over, a lot of people's weeks, and it's going to be obviously years, months to come for that. But, it was one that definitely we found out on the road right after we finished our game in Chicago, and it just definitely was a punch to the gut, and, it's just tragic.
All right, Coach, thank you so much.
All right,
Look
thanks.
forward
Appreciate
to Sunday's game.
Thank you.
All right, fans, well, that concludes tonight's women's basketball action. The judges, they fall to the Case Western Spartans by a score of 68. Fans, stay tuned for the men's action in about 15 minutes, where the 25th ranked Brandeis University judges will take on Case Western. Again, my name is Jesse Lieberman. I'd like to thank you for tuning in today. If you're done tuning in for today, be sure to tune in on Sunday for doubleheader action between Brandeis and Carnegie Mellon. Again, my name is Jesse Lieberman. I would like to thank all of you for listening. Until next time, and have a great evening.